What's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video today here on CodeNamePizza. Today we're going to be looking at the top 5 side Easter eggs in every single Zombies game. So these aren't the main Easter egg quests that we have and know and love. These are the side Easter eggs that allow us to do multiple more things inside of maps and enjoy them for longer until the next DLC finally gets released. So I'm going to be counting down my top 5 favorites on this list today, and if you guys don't see your favorite on this list, please let me know inside the comment section what your favorite is as well. And also, if you do want to be featured in the next episode of this series, if we do another one, then I can use your comments as suggestions too. So on this video, we're going to be aiming for 2,115 likes. I know you guys can do it, and subscribe to the channel if you are brand new to become the latest member of the Pizza Club. And without further ado, let's jump straight into the top 5 side Easter eggs in Zombies. Number 5. So coming in at number 5 is something that I think visually looks absolutely amazing, and I still do this every single time I play this map, and that's going to be the little ARNIE upgrade on Shadows of Evil. I absolutely love the fact that there's an upgrade for a tactical grenade. We've never had that in Zombies ever up until Shadows of Evil, and the little ARNIE upgrade is super cool. If you guys have never done it, basically you have to get little ARNIEs out of the mystery box, and then once you've got them, you've got to get a certain amount of kills. I always think it's between 50 and 100 kills with them, so I always probably overestimate and do a lot more. But once you think you've got enough, there's 3 locations around the map that you have to go and throw your little ARNIEs at. There's one inside the boxing ring, which is a little bow tie. There's one inside of Nero's room, which is his top hat. And there's also one inside of the Ruby Rabbit, which is a cane. Now, once you throw a little ARNIE at those, they'll instantly disappear, and this is now your chance to go over to the BULLSEYE and actually throw a little ARNIE on the stage. Once you throw it on there, you'll notice that 4 gate worms spawn in, and the actual little ARNIE is dancing on there and does a little performance for you as well. And the cool thing is about this, all the zombies stop and don't actually go after you and allow you to actually watch this little performance of the dancing gate worms and dancing little ARNIE. It's a super cool Easter egg, and if you guys have never done it, I totally advise you guys to go and check this one out. But that's why it's on the list at number 5. Thought it was super awesome. But let's go and see what's on the list at number 4. Number 4. So coming in at number 4 is one of my favorite experiences of getting a free perk inside of Zombies. We all love getting free perks inside of Zombies, but this one really stands out to me. I thought it was super cool, so that's why it's on the list at number 4. And this is going to be Buried's free perk Easter egg using the ballistic knives. Now, some of you guys may know this, some of you guys may not, but I know a lot of people that know about this Easter egg call it the Bullseye Easter egg. And that's because you've got to get the ballistic knives out of the mystery box and then actually use them as darts. You go over to the saloon inside of Buried, and then you've got to stand really far back near the piano. You've got to make sure that you are really good at darts with these ballistic knives, getting at least 1 bullseye, and once you've done that, you'll notice that this piano will start playing. Once that piano starts playing, you are ready to go on to the next step, which is making your way through the witch's house. Now, once you get outside, drop back into the back entrance, and you'll notice that there's now a witch playing the piano. If you go over to her, you'll notice there's a little box on top of the piano, and it says leave a tip for 10 points. And that is when she gives you your free perk. So technically it's a 10-point perk Easter egg, but I think everyone refers it to a free perk because it's only 10 points. It's a very cool Easter egg. I love this Easter egg. I always do it when I'm playing Buried, so definitely go and check this one out if you guys haven't already done so. But that's why it's on the list at number 4. Let's go and see what's on the list at number 3. Number 3. So coming in at number 3, we have something on one of the most favorited Zombies maps in history, and that is on Der Eisendrache. And this side Easter egg is going to be the Golden Plunger. Now this Easter egg's super cool, mainly because we've got panzers inside of Der Eisendrache, and they are quite tricky to kill unless you've got some insane weapon like a haymaker or a brekkie. But if you manage to get this Golden Plunger, it's then an insta-kill on every single panzer. Now to get this, you need to make sure that you've got Ragnaroks, and you need to go into this clock tower right here, make sure the wall is broken, and place down your Ragnaroks on the floor. Now once they're on there, drop down to the ground and go and turn on this lever right here, which is going to activate the clock outside. Your goal right now is really tricky, and you've got to be super precise. You need to make sure that that clock lands on 9:35, so 9:35. And if you get that, and you are lucky enough to get that, because there's so many times that I either miss it by a second or I'm late by a second, it's got to be correctly on 9:35. Once you actually get that, you can then make your way down to the pyramid device inside of the underground area of Der Eisendrache, and you'll notice that there's an extra glowing blue orb above that pyramid. This is when you're now going to have to wait for the zero gravity to activate inside of that room, and then do a war run. constantly wall run inside of that area until you finally see lightning start coming on your screen, and then you'll be teleported over to the black and white room that you've also seen in the Easter egg as well. Once you get inside of there, you'll notice there's a plunger on a table. Go over and you can actually pick that plunger up. So at this point, you'll notice that that plunger is super useless. Now, to get this as the golden plunger, you just have to kill a panzer. So just use a normal weapon on a panzer. As soon as he is dead, then every single panzer after that will be an insta-kill with this plunger. Meaning that if you are struggling inside of the boss fight on Der Eisendrache, this comes in handy so much. It's a super awesome Easter egg. Definitely helps out with that boss fight. So anyone that's struggling with that, definitely use the golden plunger Easter egg. But that's why it's on our list at number 3, because it's super awesome. But let's go and see what's on the list at number 2. Number 2. So coming in at number 2, we have got probably the most favorite zombies map out of every single person, and that is Mob of the Dead. Now, included in this map, we have the most overpowered weapon that we have ever had inside of zombies, considering what it is. I'm of course referring to the Golden Spork. Yes, it's not a fork, it's not a spoon, it's a spork, and it's golden, and it's an insta-kill on all zombies up until like round 30. It's absolutely insane, and it's super cool. Now, to get the golden spork is pretty darn simple, but you've got a good few steps to do. The first step to get this golden spork is make sure that you get the tomahawk. So get the Hell's Retriever and then make your way to the bridge. Once you come back from the bridge, you'll notice that you can now go over to this poster and throw the Hell's Retriever at it. The poster will disappear, showing you that there's actually another corridor behind there. So go into afterlife mode, and then you can go straight behind that wall, and you'll notice that there's a spoon on the floor. Simply zap the spoon with your electric, and that spoon will disappear. You now need to go over to the cafeteria part of the map, where you can throw your Hell's Retriever again over on this table where there's a fork, and that will then make that fork disappear, merging the spoon and the fork together. So at this point, you've now got to go and place the spoon inside this bathtub up near the plane. Once it's placed in there, you'll see the spoon spinning around, and this is where you need to go and get the upgraded Blundergat. Once you've got that upgraded Blundergat, you can make your way down to the showers. This is where you're gonna have to get kills with that upgraded Blundergat and no other weapon at all. For me, it's usually between 50 and 100 kills with that upgraded Blundergat, and you know you've done it correctly because you'll hear the Brutus laugh. Now, once you've heard that laugh, make your way back up to that bathtub, and you'll notice if you go and hold the use button on there, you'll see that a zombie hand comes out of the blood water, and then he will give you the golden spork. Pick it up off him, and you can instantly have insta-killing zombies up until round 30. Super cool, super overpowered. Golden Spork is insane, and it should be at number 1, but there's another side Easter egg which I thought was absolutely incredible that needed to be at number 1. Let me know inside the comment section right now what you think number 1 is going to be, but without further ado, let's jump straight on to number 1. Number 1. So coming in at number 1 is an actual Easter egg that changes your character, changes who you are, not like a mask. It actually changes you into something else. And this is of course on Zetsubou no Shima when we get the spider bait Easter egg. This is literally an Easter egg where you can become a spider. Now, to do this Easter egg, it's pretty difficult, but kind of cool as well. You've got to make sure you do all the challenges on your challenge board, meaning that there's now going to be lightning striking where the skulls are. You also need to make sure you've got the skull of Nansapwe, and you've also got a shield built as well. So at this point, make sure your shield gets zapped by the lightning. And also, pull out your skull of Nansapwe and mesmerize the spiders on a spider round until you find the spider that has the red glow on its back. That's going to be the one you're going to use and take around to 3 locations around the map. These 3 locations are the blue water, the green water, and also the purple water locations inside of the map. Once he's had a drink from every single one of those locations, you can then go and take him up to where you originally got the first part to the KT4 from that spider round. Get him inside of that cage, pull him up, and then hit the button using your electrified shield. This will then send that spider underground, giving you the max ammo to end the round, and then he's stuck underground for 2 more rounds. At the end of that 2 rounds, you're then going to have a spider round, but these are going to be hardcore spiders. Really difficult to kill, but once you've killed them all, you can then pull that spider up, and you can then get spider bait mode, and you will be instantly turned into a spider. One of the coolest side Easter eggs in any map ever, and I know not a lot of people like Zetsubou no Shima, but this really does make it a lot more fun to play, knowing that you can use spider bait and change your character into an actual spider. So there you go, guys, that is my top 5 lists of the best 5 Easter eggs or side Easter eggs inside of Call of Duty Zombies history. If you want me to continue this series and do more, another 5 maybe, make sure you leave those inside the comment section what you want to see featured in the next episode of this series. Also, we're going to be aiming for 2,115 likes on this video right now. So if you've not already done it, make sure you absolutely smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are brand new to become the latest member of the Pizza Club. And I will see you guys in the next video or the next live stream. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and peace out.